Hello, Cancer, and how are you? And welcome to my channel. And if you're an avid viewer, welcome. So this is for Cancer, and it is Cancer season. Okay, so happy birthday, Cancer, and I hope you have a lovely birthday. And I send you lots of birthday wishes. Now, this is a love reading, okay, for Cancer for July, but this can be, if you feel drawn to this reading, and if you can extract any healing from this reading, it doesn't matter what sign you are, okay? So just bear that in mind, because these are very healing energies. So Cancer, let's have a look at your July reading. This is the beginning of July, this is the middle of July, and this is the end of July. So not specific, but I feel specific enough, okay. So I've laid these out already, they're jumbo size cards, and I laid them out, and I've just given them a look over before I start, just to pull out energies. And the energies I get from this layer, because I'm going to do multiple layers, because our lives are made up of layers, okay. And the energies I pull from this is that you work very hard on your marriages, your relationships. You try to keep them very kind of balanced, and you work on your Cancer, you do work on your relationships without getting too psycho about it. Does that make sense? You try to get, some people procrastinate. Why is this not working? Is it something they're doing? And trying to, it's like, instead of getting paranoid about a situation, you kind of stop it in its tracks. And you stop it in its tracks and say, no, that's enough. I'm not going to overwork this. I'm not going to overthink this. It is what it is. Yeah, I get that from you. It is what it is. Yeah, I get that energy. And, it stops there. So I get here with this card here, you do carry the burdens of the relationship. I feel this is, I feel you're tired of this, actually. It's getting to a point where you're thinking, I'm tired of carrying this heavy load, which is this relationships, because this could be families too. You may carry the heavy load for the whole family. Mothers, fathers, elderly parents, extended families, and I think you're tired of doing that. I do get that. I also pick up here, I don't know why I'm getting this, I get like, you're the type of person that would say, hey, let's get a takeaway, let's have a treat. I get this like treat of having ordering a takeout and having it all delivered and having it on the table and the family sharing, and it's something that you love and enjoy. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but I do. Either an Indian takeaway, Chinese takeaway, or Mexican, whatever takeout, or a pizza. This is something that you like to do, and the family absolutely adore this. When you make that decision, hey, let's just have a takeout. Let's have a takeout. And it's like, wow, yeah, let's do that. And you really enjoy it. Why I picked that up, I don't know. But I get here that you do this, it's like a little reward. You do, maybe this is the little rewards that you give to your family to make them feel as if you're really adding to the dynamics of the family. And making, bringing people together and creating a bond, whether it's through eating and drinking and that kind of thing. I think that's one of your little tricks here. So I get the Chariot card, and you do try to get over the obstacles from this burden of like, hey, let's do this, and bringing it all back together again. It's like you are the magician of the family. Now, I'm not picking the magician up as a dark energy at all. I feel that you use the tools here that you have, and you make it work. That's what I would say the magician is in this deck. And you make a judgment. You make a judgment. I feel one thing that you do need to, I feel that you have to, I don't know why I'm getting this with some Cancerians, not all Cancerians. You try not to put the blame on just one person. But for some of you Cancerians, you may actually point the finger at someone. Occasionally, not all of the time, you do try to be non-judgmental with the judgment card. But there is this like, it's, you know, this is because of such and such, this is because of trying to, but I feel that you're starting to try not to be judgmental. Yeah, I think this may have been in your younger days. You may have pointed the finger at someone. It's your fault because this has happened. It's your fault. But now it's like, hey, let's just get a takeout and just move on from this kind of thing. Really laid back. And I enjoy a good takeout. I don't know about you guys. I do. And a bottle of wine. I think that does the trick for most of us. Sorry about the phone in the background. I don't know. I thought I'd turn that off. But I get here being strong and looking at the road ahead with the Three of Staves, the Lover's card, which is, I feel that you are in a relationship. I do get you're either in a long-term relationship or you've just met this person and you're hoping this is going to work out. Or you're in a marriage, or you're a long-term relationship. But with this, your attitude here, you really work hard, and this is a message to everyone. Really, is, you know, when you do get these tough times where you're carrying the burden, instead of pointing the finger, it's your fault, is to, you know, do a diversion and say, let's do this, let's go and do this together. And that, I feel this takes the diversion away from pointing the blame at whoever. I'm not saying that you shouldn't address problems, but I do feel this is how you deal with problems. But the only thing with this is those problems do not go away, and it's like just kind of brushing them under the carpet until we have to deal with it next time, until the next takeout, until the next pizza man comes to bring the delivery. And I get here, but this is how you deal with it. And you know, if that's how you get through, then you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I get here that you do still carry this pain, and you're sitting on the fence hoping that this is all going to work out. You know, you're carefully balancing these swords here, and it's like, I'm so trying to keep this together, but you're also blindfolded at the same time. You're trying not to see that there's a problem. Wow, I didn't expect to get that. You try to be blind, you try not to see the problems. And I get this card is, I don't know why I've got that, but there's lots of movement here in July, lots of movement. I feel that you're going to be faced with, maybe I've got to deal with this because maybe I did ignore this, maybe I didn't face this, maybe I left this to fester and I should have addressed it. addressed it at the time. And we do have the celebration, which I said it's your birthday, and it's Cancer season. So you may invite a few people over to have a little celebration. It's your birthday, and again, I get this takeout thing, or cooking a meal, and so your children or people around you. Also, I do get this gentleman. It could be this man, if this person is new, a new, you know, a relationship, a new relationship. You're going to invite this person over, maybe to meet your family, your friends. And so, because it's a good kind of time to do that on your birthday. So, yeah, I do get that. I feel that you may be bringing this person into your family. For some of you, not all of you, okay, you may be bringing this person into your family. If it's not you, it could be your daughter, your son is bringing this person in here, and you're good at, you know, you're good at, oh, let's get a takeout, let's trying to keep everything normal, maybe watching some sport on the TV, and keeping it all very light-hearted, although things are quite heavy behind the scenes. So I also get, you could be moving home in July too, or doing some renovation works here. And I look at this because this is like architecture, and this is like a workman discussing the project of the works and the masonry of this cathedral with this couple. So this is very much some kind of do you know what, I just love renovation programs. Sorry, that had to come in here. I just love the renovation programs, okay. And I get renovations. I could even see you buying property, and doing some kind of new kitchens, things like that. Or it could even be moving. So all this is going on in July, and you're trying to keep this going, keep it going, keep juggling, okay. I didn't see any major things here in July, to be honest with you. So I'm going to look at the Good Tarot on top of this, and see what we can pull out here with this second layer. As I said, it's all about layers with our lives. It's not just black and white. There's lots of grey areas too. So this is why I do these layers. So let's have a look at this, the Good Tarot. And another one of my favorite decks too is the Good Tarot. So let's have a look. The Four of Earth on top of this heavy load here. And the Four of Earth is trying to keep this security and strong foundations, and that's why you feel that you're responsible for keeping the strong foundations of this family, or this love, or this relationship, or this marriage. It's up to you to keep this. I mean, if you can do that and juggle everything else. I do get tensions and conflict. So there is conflict and tension here with the Chariot card here, okay. And trying to get over these obstacles. So there's a little bit of a fallout here too. I actually get with a female here, which is the Queen of Air. This could be a sibling. I get this person is very strong, quite shrewd. It could even be an in-law. It could be a mother-in-law or somebody like that. Somebody who is really extremely well organized. It could even be you. I get very intelligent, even a writer type person. And okay, this Magician, I feel this person is very clever, and they are working They're not, I don't feel this person is working with you. I feel this could be somebody who's working, who wants to be better than you, competing with you, okay, but they're very clever at it. I feel you've met your match here with the Queen of Air. So maybe this is where the takeouts come in, because I get like you're trying to do something like some one-upmanship here. And yeah, something to do with family time, because I get the 10 of Air. Well, this I thought this reading looked quite good, but I get here endings to old ways of thinking. Okay, this could be you. Okay, this Queen of Air that has to be in control of everything all of the time, but I also could be yeah, it could be you, it could be somebody else. I get the Magician around this Queen of Air. It could be you. You've used kind of manipulation, or this other person's used manipulation to actually control the situation. But people are making a judgment against you or this person with the 10 of Air. The 10 of Air is you know, is endings to old ways of thinking, freeing yourself from these patterns of manipulation, because it's not serving you, and you're realizing this now. And this is why you may have swept this under the carpet. Well, I used to be like that, but I'm not like that anymore, kind of thing. But people have already made this judgment against you of being over controlling. I feel you've done this because you feel that you've had the huge responsibility of keeping everything together. Like I said right at the beginning, the parents, the mother and father, the elderly parents, the extended family, the siblings, your family, your relationships, your children. So maybe you felt you had to be like this, but people have made this judgment against you, but that you've been too severe in the way that you've controlled this. I do get you, but I don't feel that you did it deliberately. But now you're looking back thinking, I maybe was a bit too kind of cutthroat with my decisions in the past. This could also be someone else. It may not be you. Well, you know, we all make mistakes, and we do change, and we do develop, we do evolve over time. And sometimes we think, well, I know I used to be like that, and now I've got no friends. Now my family have left me, and I've got no connections. I have no friends. I have no connections. Why is that? And people maybe don't want to be around you because in the past, because or you may have not made lifelong friends because of this minute, you know, this way that you had, this way about you. So get here the Queen of Water, and I feel this person has highlighted this, the Queen of Water. The Queen of Water is very compassionate, very emotional, and is a healer type person. Is very much into meditation and self-love and self-care. So this person is educating you on self-care and self-love, and that you are worthy of respect, and there's no need to force people to respect you and to be compassionate. So I feel this is you also looking into the future, how you have developed and become more mindful. Wow. You may have been like this with past relationships too, and lovers. This other side of you. It's like you've got two sides to you. And you say to yourself, well, I had to be like that to get things done. to get things orderly. I had to be like that. But not to the people that care for you. I get that. So I get here the Emperor, which is your lover, okay? And that's on top of the Lover's card. I feel that you felt that you had to have this little bit of control over this Emperor. Otherwise, you felt so insecure. If you didn't have this control over the Emperor with this way about you, you felt that you were not worthy. For some reason, you felt you were not worthy for this Emperor. Or this Emperor may have made you feel as if over the years that you were not their equal. But you're now realizing that actually, you know, that this was partly to do with the way they controlled. The Emperor controlled you by making you feel unworthy, that you had to fight to keep this person. And it actually bolstered that ego of theirs, that you were doing all of this for them. And now you're kind of realizing this. Okay, hang on a minute. I was like this because of you. So you still feel as if you've got to fight for this relationship and be controlling of others that will not interfere with this. And I get this, you know, trying to keep it all together and you know, balancing these swords in a very delicate balance while being blindfolded, of not seeing what you're doing. I get the 9 of Air, and the 9 of Air is rejecting these people. Oh wow, I didn't expect this to come out, but I'm just telling you some truths here, okay? Rejecting people. If anyone was a threat to this relationship, you rejected them. And that could have been family, friends, people that cared about you. And now you're just kind of, and that one fell out here, especially one person, the Queen of Fire. This Queen of Fire is a fire sign who's very beautiful, blonde, maybe blonde hair, but was maybe a sister or a best friend of yours, and you actually had to reject this person because you felt that this person was going to maybe, I don't know, maybe come as like a threat to your relationship. You did this very quickly too. You kind of threw this person away very quickly. Could have been a best friend, somebody, you know, one of your best friends, and there's this like this I just get this awakening here of, why did I do this? Why did I do this? Was I so insecure that I had to do this? I just get like an awakening that maybe I shouldn't. I've got no friends, I've got no family, I've got no close contacts or connections. The only person I've got is this lover, or this marriage, this relationship. And I get the King of Earth. I feel there's another man here that is very transparent and very kind of mindful, and is making you think, because this is like part of this celebration. Part of this celebration, I feel this could be a father figure. And this father is saying very mindful, compassionate energy here, this father figure. Part of this celebration, which is the birthday and a time to get together. This father figure is saying to you, you should never ever burn bridges with the people that love you. And it was like it's like some kind of wisdom kind of talk, you know. You should never burn bridges for people who care about you. Because you see, this father has seen you burn bridges with people to keep this, you know, to be selfish around this marriage and this relationship. And this father figure has said to you, as just one sentence, and it's made you think. So I get you know, something like, you should never push people out of your life that care about you. Maybe that's your problem. I don't know, something in that way. I get here the Page of Fire. So this may have been going on since childhood. I feel this is a childhood spirit of yours too. I also get the King of Swords. So there's another, this could be a father, a brother, okay, who's going to say, you know, you may say something like, I have no idea why my sister or my siblings do not bother to, you know, they're not around, and I don't get it. I don't get that person. And then you get this advice from these people here. So I get here, beginning of a project, acting on a new idea. So yeah, I just get with these two cards is family, but also looking at a new project, maybe buying property, renovation works, and all this kind of thing. It could be someone else's property. It could be your son, your daughters, your family's property. You're helping them with this property. Okay, so there is projects here. I just feel this is a journey of mistakes that we make, and then we wonder why, because this is also, there's a fallout here too. There's a fallout, and this is the Tower around these renovation works or buying property. So the people that you have around you may be falling out with you, and you've got no one to fall back on. You know, where are the people that are supposed to be there for me? But it's like, were you there for them? Kind of thing. This is where you have to be caring and compassionate towards others, not kind of withhold love and support. That's going to get you nowhere. So I get here the Ace of Air, and this is a good card, okay. The Ace of Fire, which is new beginnings, and putting an end to this. It's like transformation and new beginnings, trying to be quite bold about things and bringing dreams into reality. So new beginnings, I feel this is a very kind of mindful spiritual journey for you, where truths are going to be spoken from maybe your children, maybe your family, father, brother. Truths will be spoken of the way you were and why were you like this. Maybe it's because of this. Why? And it goes in layers, because this is all to do with insecurities and all these layers here of well, this person made me feel as if I was not good enough, and also my father made me feel as if I was not good enough. So my partner made me feel as if I was not good enough. So I had to protect my family from people who appeared to be better than me. or only appeared to be better than you in your eyes. Okay, so you rejected those people that in your perception were better than you to keep this relationship that you felt you were not worthy for. Has nothing to do with other people around you, but your own self-love. Your own self-love. Okay. So to finish this is a lovely, lovely energy reading, actually. It would be good to actually do some self-shadow work and actually bring these people that you rejected back in, but they are going to be a bit concerned of why suddenly are you wanting me to come back in here, and be suspicious of this. But I feel that you have to take responsibility of your own actions here. You may have burnt bridges that you shouldn't have burnt bridges on, okay? And people are going to highlight this. You know, you didn't want to, you rejected these people. You rejected them, and maybe that's why. So I'm going to pull out an energy card here. Cancer. So let's have a look, and let's not forget, this is facing up to your shadow. Okay, facing up to your shadow. And although this is about love, it's also about love for yourself and being worthy. I feel this is the message in this reading, is being worthy. You are worthy of this love. There's no need to be resentful and feel threatened by others you feel are more worthy than you are, okay? And yeah, I get, how many cards have I got here? I've got 3. So it's wanting me to take out 3 for this. Okay. So I do get seeing beyond this, actually seeing beyond your own fears. Seeing beyond your own fears. Seeing beyond the ordinary. You know, seeing beyond the ordinary of, you know, being kind of predictable in, yeah, because I get, there's also a realization that maybe this lover made you feel unworthy. So I get here that seeing beyond the ordinary, and that this was all smoke and mirrors, okay? It was smoke and mirrors because you were hiding your insecurities. You were giving out these smoke and mirrors so people couldn't see you. How you were so like that little girl that's so unworthy. So let's have a look at the Divine Oracle cards here to give this a lovely energy. Lots of shadow work, I feel, and understanding of why you have nobody close around you. Only this partner that makes you feel unworthy. And looking at this, seeing beyond this, okay. Wow, look at that worth. This is all about you, your own self-worth. Your behavior has been engineered around your feeling of not being worthy. Wow. And I think the birds outside are trying to talk to me too. They're listening, they can hear me, okay. And I get the inner child. This is your inner child talking, okay. You have engineered and tried to control the world around you because you do not feel self-worth. I'm going to leave it there. That is so spiritual. Sending you lots of love, lots of compassion. Do not feel threatened by love. Do not feel threatened by others' care. Do not feel threatened why people want to get to know you. And be transparent. And do some self-love. I'll just finish here by just saying with this card here, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Absolutely. Sending you love, protection, and teachings of how to be transparent. And bye for now. Oh, and before I say bye for now, I just would love you to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, it would help if you put in the comments that you have subscribed, why you've subscribed, so it encourages others to subscribe. And also share, and if you do share this, to also put this in the comments, I've shared this reading to help others. For whatever reason you've shared, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Also, if you'd like your own personal reading, because I do personal readings, I'm sure the bird outside wants this personal reading. I can actually record a reading like this for you that you can keep, or I can we can do a one-to-one Zoom meeting reading. Okay, there is a booking site in the description there. If you click on that link, it will take you to my booking site. If you would like to buy me a pot of tea, please do, to support my channel. I do need support to help build my channel, so if you want to help me, support me by buying me a pot of tea, that would be, or a cup of tea, that would be absolutely wonderful. That link is in the description too. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and bye for now.